coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guy is stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Soldier Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
A play fake. Now Penix. And his first pass is incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Penix. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Jamal Agnew deep for the Lions. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Lions will take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
That's who is going to change things up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
That's going deep for Bateman. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Gibbs. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Tua going to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 4 yards out. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bears nothing.
A drive that time of 6 plays.
And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Bears offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They'll go play action here with Penix.
Bad throw there. It's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. 20, TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
After the turnover, it's Tua.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Whoa. Yeah, ready. Ready.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And here comes the Lions defensive unit. They trot back out onto the field. They've certainly got something to build off of. They had the interception last time out.
And now they have to just make sure they're cognizant of not trying too hard for interceptions. Once you get one, it makes you a little more antsy to try and get another one. Now you got to be careful of double moves, different things like that against them. But they like the momentum that they've begun to build.
We'll see if they can keep that momentum going. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. He'll get this off DTN.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen, plays like that will continue to help him dig out of this hole.
Complete to Likely on the out route.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And looking to throw, Penix. Screenplay, here's Etienne.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Here's Penix. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Ready.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Kyron Williams, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 17-3. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Onto the field now come the Bears. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
At the 36-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll throw with Penix. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Etienne up the middle.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Looking to throw, Penix.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
All right, come on.
They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Now 2 are going to change the play.
Ready. Hey, 21 TA. Out.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Now Tua.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Down to the 10.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Here's Tua. This is caught. Touchdown.
Kyron Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
Left side to Lamb.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
15 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
There's Chris Olave.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Chris Olave.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Bears get a bit closer.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it 24-13.
Bears 13.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to pass. Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The give, right side for Gibbs.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
Go. Ready. 21G.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Zaire Franklin.
The Lions at 10-6 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Gibbs.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Now Penix. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air, Penix. That is caught.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. Second and 11.
Travis Etienne. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Back to throw again.
21-yard line.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
On third down, Penix from the gun.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Brian Burns in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
A 34-yard.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It's January 4th. Are we still within the range we could say Happy New Year? Happy New Year. This is it. Week 18. Everything to play for. Let's roll. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's Marvin Mims Jr. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC. Here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles
Let's go Chicago.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage,
that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Lions defense gearing up as they take the field. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, shot.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the pass.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on a fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Penix. That one caught by Rice.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. That one out wide and intercepted. picked by Cameron Bynum.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw Penix.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll throw with Penix. Right side, there's Likely with it.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
A give, it's ETN off the option.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Isaiah Likely from 8 yards out. And the Bears take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Bears 20.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
That's who's going to change things up.
35-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this will wind up the Lions' 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Lions.
And now they'll shift things around.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. It's caught. Smith. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Hey, 21 TA.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Tua going to throw. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
Go ahead.
Now Tua.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his performance throwing the football. He's got the 4 touchdown passes, but this now a second interception of the ball game.
And partner, part of what's gotten him the 4 touchdowns is a certain fearlessness. But that fearlessness borders with recklessness.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Chicago. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Pushes him aside at the 45. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 180 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here's Tua. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 43-yard line.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Get set. Out.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Solo left Zion.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
Ready.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 28-yard line.
Out.
They run it again with Williams. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Looking to pass. Tua.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Lions, 1st down.
44. Ready. Out.
The give is to DiMercato.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Gibbs straight ahead. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Olave over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. A little short one there, caught by Likely. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
2nd down and 6 now. Now Penix. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. Going for it, here's ETN. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
All right.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this